That's what we need in this country. We need a socialist system. So we are going to be out here again, same time, same place next week in New Orleans, and how we can shut it down again today. Again, my name is Cecilia. I'm an organizer with the Louisiana Party. Louder. What do we want? Justice! What do we want? Shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down! Thank y'all so much. Code for the location. And finally, on December 14th, Sunday, December 14th, all of us here today, we have a message. I have a message for Trump and Landry from all of us. And that is, if you want to make New Orleans the center of repression, we are going to make it the center of resistance. If you want to take our brothers and sisters off the streets, if you want to kidnap immigrants, if you want to displace our people, we are going to displace you. So when the CBP gets here on Monday, are we going to stay at home? Are we going to say, oh, I'm not an immigrant, this doesn't affect me? Are we going to take our community, get our communities together, our neighborhoods, and mobilize and come out in the streets and change the equation? Yes, that's right. They use us as proxies for their imperialist wars. They sacrifice our lives so they don't have to sacrifice white American lives. And in the Philippines, they supported a fascist dictator, Ferdinand Marcos, who implemented martial law, who silenced and kidnapped and murdered political dissidents. And it was the power of the people, the power of working class people, fighting imperialism, fighting occupation, that overturned that dictatorship in the face of extreme repression. And it is the power of the people in this country, right here in New Orleans, that will overturn Trump and Landry's agenda today. More powerful than the billionaires, because who makes this economy run? Workers. Who makes this society run? So we're here to say it's time for a general strike. This movement is picking up across the country. It has happened here in New Orleans before, an interracial general strike. It can happen in this country. It can happen in the city again. But it is up to us to be that decisive factor, to be the people who organize the movement of millions of people that is required to shut it down, that is required to flip the switch in New Orleans. We have to take inspiration from our brothers and sisters in Charlotte who ran CBP out of their city in a matter of days. Are we going to let CBP stay in our city? No! We're going to run them out just like they did in Charlotte. We're going to show them that the South is no place for kidnapping our brothers and sisters. We will be the start of the resistance. We will be the spark that lights the resistance across this country in the face of the far-right billionaire agenda.
A siege from a cruel and violent entity. And with our tax dollars, they separate families, they bust up our businesses, and they have the nerve to call us terrorists for standing up for our community. Are we going to stand by and let your neighbor get kidnapped? No! Are you going to stand idle when ICE rolls up on our streets? No! Will you watch while armed thugs brutalize our community? No! We are not here to negotiate. We are not here to beg for mercy from a system built on cruelty. Woo! We demand no ICE in New Orleans, no ICE in our streets. But do not go home today and let this be the end. A better future is possible. We have to believe in it. I believe in us. We have to work for it, and it's time to fight back. It's time to stop asking nicely. It's time to organize, join the PSL, join Union Migrant.
To send the National Guard, to send Border Patrol into our
solidarity we need to build a united front that will destroy fascism in this country. That's what's needed to make what happened in Charlotte happen everywhere. But we got to be willing to do the work. And I believe we can do it. If we got however many people are out here tonight who braved all this traffic and came through all of this to be here, we can do it tomorrow, we can do it the next day. If we keep doing this work, if we make it more than just tonight, we will win!
Whose city?
Our city!
We stand here today
In a country that prevails over the most expansive.
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
And we can't let them have peace.
these jackbooted thugs, these stormtroopers, ICE, the National Guard. This is what they are. These are the same people as the Gestapo. That's what we are experiencing today. And we cannot let this stand. We have to stand against it, all of us together. I need y'all to come with us in solidarity against these forces, these anti-human forces that are strip us of our rights and our dignity, our God rights and our dignity. That's what they are here to do. You know, when Hurricane Katrina hit, all those years ago, the National Guard was deployed to New Orleans. Now, we all know what they did. They weren't here to protect us. They were here to protect the dilapidated, washed away property, private property. That's what they were here to protect. They were here shooting at poor black mothers who were going in stores to get shoes so their children's feet didn't cut up by the sewage and all this awful stuff that was in the water. That is what the National Guard was here to do. They're not our friends. They won't make this city safe. The city has been in a record low of violent crime. So why are they here saying, oh, we want to save the city? Because the city has been safer. What this agenda is, he's sending the National Guard here because we are a city, a black city, a queer city, an immigrant city. He wants to scare us. Fascism. We have a lot of hearsay about what we're going through and experiencing, but in today's day and age, we are experiencing the bare reality of fascism. We see the same playbook we saw in Spain, we saw in Croatia, and we saw in Nazi Germany. When a racist white man is looking at his poor child hungry, these same forces obfuscate that pain onto poor black people, on the Latin American brothers and sisters. This is what they do. This is what we have been dealing with. And we have to form a benchmark against this age-old foe. Now, I say no, we're fighting against fascism. It's much larger than just republicanism or conservatism, you know. This is a legitimate fight for the heart and soul of humanity. That's what we are here doing today. So I thank y'all for being here today.
No KKK, no racist USA!
No Trump! No KKK! No racist USA!
When black lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that!
When immigrant lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that!
All right, I'm
We must continually remind ourselves and affirm in ourselves the connections between our struggles across the world. These connections are not...
We even got here, yo. Now, we have a comrade that's coming up here. Sally from Workers Border from America. One of the brave native warriors from the Wakana people. There's 2 continents named after him. You would have people that would come here from what we call Mexico today, what we call Cuba, what we call Puerto Rico, and they would come to what we call the United States in the city of New Orleans. They would come to Bobancha to trade. Know this, comrades, that borders are the scars on the face of the Americas from colonization. We need to ask ourselves, are we welcomed here? Because the people united, we never be defeated.
Todos y estamos esperándolos, nos unimos, luchamos y seguro que ganamos.
Thank you so much. As we come together, we're going to fight and we're going to win.
The people is going into their pockets with this big beautiful bill. We're out here filing for bankruptcy. And one of the biggest causes for bankruptcy in the United States is what? Medical debt.
My name is Cecilia Paz, CECILIAPAZ, and I'm an organizer with the Louisiana Party for Socialism and Liberation. Okay.
Talk a little about today. What's the purpose y'all coming out today?
Yeah, so we are seeing that in 2 days, Border Patrol is slated to come to New Orleans, and we're coming out today to take to the streets to show that New Orleanians do not stand for this federal crackdown on our city. New Orleanians stand against the kidnapping of our immigrant brothers and sisters. So we're taking to the streets people of all immigration statuses, all nationalities, and we're saying no federal crackdown, stop the war on immigrants, and stop Trump and Landry's far-right agenda. Trump is saying that he wants to arrest 5,000 immigrants in New Orleans before Border Patrol leaves, which would represent a huge escalation on the attacks that are already happening in our city, in our communities, in the greater New Orleans area. So we do believe that we could see things really escalate in the coming days, which means that the people need to get ready to come out and defend our communities.
Everybody wants to get in contact with y'all.
You can follow us on Instagram. It is